Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, the 18th of August, 2025. I'm your host, Jason Allen. This is today's Trader's Daily Discipline. And for you new listeners, thanks for attending. Just want to remind everybody that we've got a lot of great content coming in the next couple of weeks, and I want you to be prepared for it. I'll keep you posted. I'm going to have a couple of new videos made, posted for you both on my podcasts, but also on YouTube. Okay, I've got a channel there too, and that allows me to put up some larger, um, different topics. It seems to be easier for people to navigate to that for those kind of videos. I don't know why; it just seems to be that way, but I'll make sure that you all know about it. Keep you posted. I'll be sending out emails on that. So anyway, today's Trader's Daily Discipline. It's Monday, the day after a fabulous weekend. I hope you had a great time. I'm back from the air show in Chicago. Saw the Thunderbirds. As always, pretty exciting stuff. But nothing more exciting than the world of trading. And of course, trading is art. And that leads us to beginning our discussion for today. Art is the desire of a man to express himself, to record the reactions of his personality to the world he lives in. And that was said by uh, Pulitzer Prize winning and Nobel Prize winning poet Amy Lowell, passed away in 1925, 100 years ago. Poet and also pretty deep thinker in a lot of ways, but comes from a different world, the world before the internet and instantaneous gratification on everything. And we tend to lose sight of certain parameters that are really true about the work that we do inside the marketplace. And a lot of the evolution that has happened in the last 100 years or so in finance and all the rest has been in technology. It hasn't been in what supports trading so much, which is your point of view. And a lot of people are completely clueless about this relationship to the markets that they trade. What you're really doing is expressing yourself. So you have to form a conclusion. When you look at price action, you have to form a conclusion. And that conclusion is A or B or C or D, and you're not really sure what it is. And you take in all this data and you mix it around your head, and out comes a desire to buy or sell. What you're really doing is you're running the entire process through the lens of how you see things, which is your world and life view, which is things like your personality, what you believe to be right or wrong, what you think matters, your hierarchy of needs, the things that matter to you. If you were to sit down and really think this through, you would discover that buying and selling in the marketplace is almost identical to creating a piece of artwork. In other words, you look at a piece of stone and you imagine what is within it as a sculptor. As a painter, you imagine an image in your mind and then you attempt to create it onto a visual representation, a medium of some kind on the canvas. If you are a musician, you hear in your mind things that matter to you, and that becomes your manuscript. When you're a trader, you imagine the things that you believe are happening, and that comes out as a buy or a sell. And the medium is the traded prices in the markets. And I personally believe that for a long time now, that trading is art. And what you're creating in your account balance is the result of your creation of art. And of course, making money and losing money are both parts of that. The whole idea is to make more than you lose. And as any artist will tell you, they have a whole studio full of things that they're working on that just for whatever reason aren't coming together yet. And some stuff they're just eventually going to throw out. Well, that's what doesn't work in our world and life view and in our market participation. And of course, those are the trades that are, for whatever reason, losers or should never have been done, or what was I thinking, or I don't do that kind of thing anymore, whatever it is. There's an evolving process that creates your art. Just like in any artist, their evolving process creates their art. So I want to remind everyone that, as we get started on a new trading week here in the third week of August for this year, and let's go back and look at what we're really doing. Take a step back and ask yourself, what is it that I value? Why am I doing what I do the way I do it? Is there something about the technology and the evolution in finance and all of this fun, wonderful electronic medium that never existed before? Is all that taking my focus away from how I create my best results? Am I getting lost in the technology? Some of us have. I want to remind everyone that really this is about creating something out of nothing based on the way you see things. That is really what you're doing. You're taking a very small amount of money and you're attempting to capture something so that you can have a large amount of money. And what will that allow you to do? Indulge other things that are important to you. What is that? You're creating a life. We're an artist that's creating something different that may have never been before. And that is the world that we want to live in. And that is, by any stretch of the imagination, an art form. So, that being said, I'm going to let you get to work. I'll see you tomorrow. Between now and then, I hope you have a great trading day. For those of you that are more interested and more intrigued at learning more about my world and life view, I want to invite you to attend my social network, on the Mighty Network. That's called the Market Mastery Meetup. And of course, I'd love you to come to my website, netwinningtrader.com, and take a look at the content that I offer there that I use to create the art that I produce. And don't forget, of course, every week on Saturdays, if you haven't looked at them, I put my performance out there, and I think you'll see that there's something of value that I offer you if you're interested in learning it. All right, guys, have a great day, and we'll talk more tomorrow. Thanks.